Fish on. All right, that's a good one. Hey, good morning, friends. This is Hook Setting Adventures, fishing with Puddin'. This morning it's Sunday. Early, not as early as I would have liked. I had to go back. I live about 15 minutes from here. I had to go back to the house and pick up my batteries because who wants to get out there and not have what you need? So here it is. It's about 7-ish, and I'm going to head down into Wolf Teaver Creek to see if I can find some deep holes. Now, today, what I think I'm going to do is head up the creek back towards Highway 153 and see what I find back there, because I've never been too far up the creek. And I don't know, it just depends on how I feel and how I'm doing. I may head back towards Shallowford Road and check over there under the bridge. But it's supposed to be really, really, really hot today. So I'm not going to spend too much time out there. Just get down there in the water and fish for a couple hours and see what we can come up with. So come on with me and let's go do some fishing. Well, I finally made it down to the water. What a grand adventure that was. It's grown up quite a bit since I was here last summer. And something I'm doing different today is I'm going to use my 6-foot 6.6 medium fast rod. Normally I like to use the 5-foot rod, 5 foot 6 inches, ultralight. But I thought I'd change it up, and I'm starting out with a red and black crawl. Water's looking pretty good. Now the downside of this creek is it has a lot of rocks with sharp edges. Too many to avoid not getting hung up like I am right now. But I'm going to use this crawl for just a little while and then switch maybe to a rooster tail. Something else I didn't do is bring live bait. So it's going to be a straight artificial morning for me. I was kind of thinking that if I brought live bait, I might be out here longer than I had planned. I don't know how well y'all can see it, but this creek is way down. Right now I'm just in about ankle deep water. Now I know bluegill can handle some pretty small water, but this may be too shallow for even them. I'm going to switch over to a rooster tail, my blue fox. See if it does any better. Tell you what, friends, the temperature's not too bad right now, but it is muggy. You can almost scoop the water out of the air with a cup. All right, fish on. Oh. All right, I switched up here, went with a white shad on a crappie magnet. Let's see if this does any better. And if this doesn't do the trick, I think I may go to Gulp Minnow. Well, there was a hit. About the same place that I got those other hits. All right, here we go, finally. Well, shoot. Three times. Got good hits, and 3 times they let go. Well, friends, that was a heck of a mess. I don't know how on a spinning reel you can foul up and get as big a bird nest as I just had. But what I had to do was strip a bunch of it off out here in the creek, and then retie my leader on. So that was a bit of a challenge. Which reminds me, do us all a favor. If you have to strip a bunch of line off there at the creek or at the river, wherever you may be, stuff it in your pocket and take it, throw it away. One of my pet peeves is all the trash that is left behind when people go fishing. Well, I've made it to the bridge at Highway 153. Fish on. Dang it. Fish on. Right at my feet too. All right, little fella, let's take a look at you. You've got some growing up to do, Mr. Largemouth. Yeah, that one right there was right under my feet when he grabbed it. Something went for it. Good hit. He just didn't grab it. Fish on. There we go. There's a nice little green sunfish. Man, it is muggy. Fish on. Ah. Didn't set it well enough. Fish on. There we go. Come here. Put yourself off. That's good. Good to go. Okay, thanks everybody. That's it for me for the day. The weatherman said it was going to get hot, and man, is hot. It's 11:30 and it feels like it's about 500 degrees. It was an adventure, especially when it came to going down to the creek behind Subway here at 153 in Shallowford. I wish I had brought my machete with me then. And there was another spot on the west side of 153. A machete would have come in handy there too. Overall, the fishing was good. I really enjoyed that big bass. Once I found a deep hole and hooked into that one bass there, it was a nice one. I didn't have to have my scales with me, but I'd say it was 3/4, maybe inching up towards a pound. He did have a fight in him though, and the rest of them they were all good. Friars Branch here, good creek to come to. Not the only debris that I see is stuff from the floods. As far as the rest of the adventure, I lost the charger for my GoPro batteries. Thankfully I didn't lose the batteries, but now I've got to get that replaced pretty quick. And then that bird's nest that I got. I mean, it's not often you see a bird's nest in a spinning reel, but it could be because it's fluorocarbon. But do me a favor, do us all a favor. If you have something like that, wad it up, stick it in your pocket, throw it in a bag, whatever, but bring it out with you. That way we leave a nice area for the next guy that comes down and fish. Now I advise everybody that's within the shooting distance of Chattanooga, come on down here to Friars Branch. There's plenty of room, lots of fish, and you won't be disappointed. I'd like to thank everyone that's subscribed to the channel so far. The membership is starting to go up pretty quickly, and that's great. If you've not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit the like and the little bell icon so we can try to get monetized as quickly as possible. So thanks everybody for coming with me. This has been Hook Setting Adventures, Fishing with Puddin'.